Alright, this is Calabos, and we are playing Minecraft, and this is Cuboid Outpost. So, in the meantime, I have gone ahead and made a ridiculous amount of blazing crystal. So, there is blazing crystal in there as well. Yeah, there you go. Under each of these. And the reason I did it like this is I want to point something out. So, this is a basic thermogenerator. Remember, these, not the starter ones, this is the tier 2 one. Makes 8 RF a tick, right? With the blazing crystal under it, it makes 22. This is the hardened thermogenerator, which we upgraded most of them to. It makes 18. With the crystal, it makes 50. And the other cool thing about the crystal is, there you go, you're much less likely to drop your very annoyingly make devices in the lava with this crystal here, which I think is the biggest thing. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade these thermogenerators to the hardened ones. We're probably going... Oh, I should have bucketed up that stupid lava so that we could... Oh well. Logic. Foresight. Common sense. We don't do any of those things. Alright. So, let's go ahead and say, if we want to upgrade one of these, we're going to need one of those. Upgrade. One. Basic upgrade. One of the needs 6. There you go. Big one of those. And upgrade this. A couple of those. So redstone. We need more because I can count. Aha! So now we have that, which is the hardened one. So I'm going to go ahead and there. And these are just going to fill up. All right. Got that. And we'll just make more as we need them. Last thing we need are 2 of these, which are going to require... Oh, we need more redstone. Extra super redstone. Go. So that gives us a hardened one. waiting for those, and we have most of the stuff. Let's check our quest book. That gives us a blazing energy rod. And a hardened one. And yeah, by the way, you can totally just do this, and it does not care. Does not care. So let's go ahead and upgrade our power to blazing. Gosh. Now, wouldn't it be great when we can just do all the things. So we'll need 4, 4, 5, 6. Paste. Oh, that was not what I intended to do. There we go. That's better. Having thoughts, terrible thoughts. Now we need some of these, which needs some of that, which needs redstone blocks. We've got a lot in there that I'd rather use. Is a lot. I mean, look at how many we have. It's a ridiculous amount. Okay, so for this, for those. Now, this should give us a blazing one. So this is going to produce 42 RF a tick if you're using lava, right? If we're using one of those, it actually produces 117. There is a quest somewhere down here where we get like that, hardened, blazing. Oh, look at us. So we need to upgrade the next one. So that's blazing, that's hardened. Go ahead and say upgrade to this. We'll need that. This, we'll need those. That. Those. My gosh. Look at our power production. It's getting crazy. redstone. Okay. Oh, blaze. That's right. I have been using quite a lot of blaze powder. Ridiculous amounts of. And now take this. So we don't specifically need to upgrade these, but I'm going to. Go ahead and look at our and we're just gonna there. Now we will definitely be filling these out. So all of these are charged. And it's just a matter of like the cable power. Right? So I don't remember if you saw how fast it was going before, but we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Ridiculous. So it is significantly faster now. So we're just going to go ahead and upgrade all of these as well, because we'll be using some of the power for all of our various other projects. More of those. One more of those. One of that. That. All right. So all of this is now blazing. So we are now producing for all of it 117 RF a tick, which is slightly faster. I thought about upgrading some of these other ones. Hardened, blazing, starter. Because we want this to be as quick as we can make it. Can the buttons hit? So to give a reference, I don't know if we'll notice a difference. Yeah. So that seems faster to me. You know, if we were making any more of this stuff, practically instantaneous. So the reason that we care about how fast these are is if we go into Powah, and we look at the next stage material, it is Niotic, which is going to be a diamond and 300,000 RF. So fortunately, we don't have to make the blocks under under the thermogenerators. Like those are fine, and they're never going to need improvement. So we needed what? 30. Oh, do we want to go ahead and upgrade the rest of these while we're at it? So harden. Three. We'll need 2 more. We'll need a couple of these, which are going to be a couple of those, which are going to be needing some iron. What are we going to get? Iron. Crazy. I am not really worried about making too many iron bars, as you can clearly tell, because I just have this feeling that we'll be using them all up. Um, sure, we've got iron here. Okay, let's toss that in there. Toss this in here. That out. Pop it in there. Put this in here. Let's go get a stack of iron stuff to smelt again. Might actually be some in the smelter. If I were iron, I would be... Okay, we're just gonna check it in here because we do not care about doubling. Just care about getting that iron as fast as possible. Okay, so now we have the blazing things, and you'll notice that they did not keep their energy, but I am not sure that I care. So these hold a lot, but they don't. They have a cap on power. So that is a thing to remember about Powah. That it may harden is 5,000. So these mechanism universal cables. These are the base ones at 3.2 thousand. These are the next ones at 51,000, 409,000, and 3.27 million RF a tick. So theoretically, this should be nearly instantaneous. Not. Go grab some diamonds. The other thing that we need to do is we need to make more. So we need what? What did we decide? 30, 36? So we have six that we're going to make from here. All right. So 8 crystals. 8 times 6 is what, 48 or some garbage like that? I can't remember. Even know. And then we'll need another 9 times 6, so 63 and 48. So it's a minimum of stack and then 49. So basically like 2 stacks. So I go. It's not really stacks. So watch how long this takes. So it's pretty good right now. The only thing to remember is most of these have had charge time. And if we look at them, they are... Oh, never mind. They are fully charged. Even knows then. So let's look at our quest book. Oh, I'm sure that one of the tasks... No, I mean, that's not it. So this is done, and that gives us a bunch. So we'll need a Niotic Capacitor. Let's do that first. And we'll grab one of these, kind of work our way down, because I think it's going to give us a free one again. So, what do we need for it? There. Need more crystal. Need more iron, which should be done by now. Going to need a couple of these, which are going to need lava or something like it. 1, 2, 3. Why are you acting like you're out of stone? Because you are out of stone. Oh my gosh. You know that time when I was organized? Me either. Grab some more iron while we're here. get it going because I'm sure that we'd never use up all of the iron. The other thing that we should do is get some cobble. Always work. All right, let's grab some more of these. Okay, so that'll keep it going for a little while longer. That's all going to fill up. All right, and that has given the iron time to kind of like catch us up a little bit. So we want more of this. Blazing, blazing. Okay, so that gives us the Niotic Capacitor quest. Give us more Niotic capacitors, which will give us enough for that, which hopefully will give us another one of these, and it does. I know, right? And these are going to take a second. So the previous ones, they hold 800,000. These hold 1.5 million. And the transfer rate for them is 700 RF a tick, whereas the transfer rate for the other ones are 300 RF a tick. And now, if we throw a diamond in here, that is not throwing a diamond in there. It is reasonably fast. So it's basically outputting at least as fast as it charges. So we're actually starting to get through some of our storage here. All right. So I am vaguely curious to see how well these are improved. So let's start with one of these, because that one had no power in it, and we're going to look. So we want 1, 2. So 2, 3, 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This needs redstone. Seven, 8. Should need 12 of those. Or blaze powder, of course. Why would we have all the things? God, we're running out of time again. Alright, so that's all of those. We're also going to need 6 of these. So we'll do that. this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess theoretically we're actually going to need another. We'll make 12 because we can. And we'll go ahead and make another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab some more. This, toss that in there. So we make 24 of these. So 24 of those, 12 of those. What else do we need? So we need that'll give us that, which completes that quest, which gives us another Niotic Capacitor. One more we don't have to make. So according to this, this makes 90 RF a tick. According to this, it makes 252. So that is slightly faster. Okay, so what else do we need to upgrade the next one? Next one. And the next one. Two left. Which means we need, what, 18? Yeah, so once you get to a certain point, they don't take all that long. And one of the reasons that I'm upgrading all of the power for this is because we're going to need this power for a bunch of other projects. And it is really helpful that we're no longer messing around with lava, because the lava is just going to get messy and set us on fire and destroy things, and that is never as much fun to experience as it is to watch. So, a couple more. Like, yeah, so this is significantly faster than making all of the freaking blazing stuff. But we've upped our power generation, so. One more. So these. So we're also going to upgrade those, because the ability to output the amount of power too. 18. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these things behind the scenes, because you have watched me do it like 1,000 times now, and pretty solid that we are not needing to watch that again, hopefully. I mean, maybe you do, but I wouldn't think so. You guys are pretty bright. I get a lot of helpful comments from you. So. The last one. those, and boom. So all of our power production is now upgraded. These are all fully capped. How fast we're generating this. And it's all water powered. I mean, we're making 252 times 6, so what is that? 2, 2, 5, 1, so 1,522 RF a tick. Which is probably more than enough for us right now. And if we get like the next one, because right now we're at Niotic, right? So we can get Spirited, which is Spirited, yeah, which produces 800. So if what we're saying is theoretically producing 90, and wait, the wrong one. So 90, and it goes up to 200. So we're looking at, you know, more than double what it's producing now. So 3,500 RF a tick once everything is done. And then our maximum level is going to be 800, which is going to be 4 times this one. So we're talking like, what, 13 or 14,000 RF a tick for pumping in some water. How's that? Like, that's ridiculous. And I mean, there are probably things that are will produce a lot of RF. So like, I have no idea what the reactor does as far as these things go. There is a reactor here. So the highest level one produces 5.4 thousand RF a tick, but I don't know how many blocks it takes. So for example, if it takes 8 blocks and it only produces 5.4 thousand a tick, let's see, it would be, I've never made one, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be, you know, 4, 8. So what if it's 4 by 4 by 3? That on its own is 12 blocks, and if it's only producing 5.4 thousand, then we are actually producing less using it because individually the others are going to be producing, say it's what? So if this is 90 per block and the reactor is blue is 2.7. So it's 2.7 divided by 12. Going to be 2, works out to about what, 20 something, 22 RF per block. So these individually seem like they produce more power. So we'll work one out and see what it costs us, and see how much it produces per block, and move on from there. Just because I'm curious. Like, I happen to like these because I only need to pump in water and they don't explode, and that makes me happy. But we are well over, and I hope you liked this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, do not. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a good night.